Hello, friends, and welcome to the Beagle Booth and the inaugural episode of Booth Bites with Nate Beagle. I am the aforementioned Nate, voice actor, puppeteer, writer, director, and VO coach. Now, in this series, I'm serving up bite-sized, completely free, genuinely useful coaching content for voice actors. New, working, and everyone in between. No fluff, no filler, just real craft, real talk, and the occasional dad joke. Sorry, not sorry. Now, today's bite. Voice acting is not about your voice. Still with me? All right, let's get into it. Yep, I said it. It's the first thing I tell every single person who starts working with me. Not, let's warm up your voice. Not, let's talk about microphones. Not, tell me what your range is. This. Voice acting is not about your voice. And the room always goes quiet. And then I explain and everything changes. So, if it's not about your voice, what is it about? Your acting. Full stop. End of post. Okay, bye. No, okay, I'm just kidding. I'll elaborate. Too many voice actors, they walk into the booth thinking about how they sound. They go straight for the voice of the character. A funny pitch, an accent, a quirky affectation before they have any idea who that character actually is, what makes them tick, what they want, who they love, what scares them at 3 a.m. And the performance shows it every single time. The legendary Bob Bergen, most famous for Porky Pig, and one of the most sought-after voice acting coaches in the industry, puts it this way. Every character has a voice, but not every voice has character. And then it hits you with this one. It's an old 1-2 punch. You draw them in with your choices, not your voices. Now, that's not wordplay. That's the whole game right there. Your voice is the output. Your character is the input. Now, here's the chain that actually produces great voice performance. Backstory informs thought, informs feeling, informs movement, informs voice. Did you notice where the voice shows up? At the end, not the beginning. When you skip straight to the voice, you're bypassing every single thing that makes a performance real, believable, and bookable. You're handing the casting director a sound instead of a person. And sounds don't book jobs. People do. There's so much information about the character that the audience needs to experience through your performance. History, motivation, relationship, urgency, joy, fear, all of it has to come through, and none of it comes from picking a funny voice first. Head, heart, body, then voice. Now, when I work with my students, we go deep on those three things before anyone opens their mouth. Head. What is the character thinking? What is their worldview? How do they process what's happening around them? Heart. What is the character feeling? What do they desperately want? What are they protecting? What would break them? Body. What is the character physically doing? What are they doing with their hands? Are they sitting? Are they standing? Are they running? Where are they? Are they in a vast open space, or are they in a cramped dark corner? Are they small in the world, or do they fill the room that they enter? Then, what are their physical traits? Height, weight, human, animal, teeth or no teeth, etc., etc., etc. Head to heart to body. You pull one thread, and the whole character moves. Like a puppet. Answer those questions honestly, not quickly, not generically, and when you finally speak, the character's voice will already be there. You didn't invent it. You discovered it. And that's the difference between a performance and a product. What if a script doesn't give you a backstory, Nate? Well, guys, create one. Now, this is non-negotiable. If the spec doesn't hand you a character history, you build one. Give them a past. Give them a best friend and a biggest regret. Give them a favorite memory and something they've never told anyone. The more specific your imagination, the more authentic your performance, every single time. Specificity is not extra credit in voice acting. It's the foundation. Now, here's the phrase that changes everything. Bob Bergen said it best, and so I'm going to repeat it. You draw them in with your choices, not your voices. Every iconic performance you've ever loved, every character that felt like a real person, every read that made you feel something was built on specific, intentional, character-driven choices. That's what makes a performance land. That's what makes it memorable. That's what makes it book. The voice is just the messenger. The character is the message. Do the work, make the choices, then speak. There's one more thing that I tell every new student. I said voice acting is not about your voice, right? That's the first thing. And the second thing I say, right after that, the words don't matter. I know. I know, you're really confused. But don't worry, that one's going to get its own video later. So stay tuned. Now, ironically, the moment you stop worrying about how you sound is the moment your sound becomes worth listening to. All right, that's it for this one. Drop me a comment. What did you think voice acting was before watching this? New bites drop regularly. Subscribe so you don't miss one, and go ahead and hit that thumbs up if this bite assuaged your hunger a bit. The written version of this lives on the blog at natebeagle.com, and it's completely free. And when you're ready to take this off the screen and into your actual booth, link to book a session with me is in the description. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you back in the booth. Come hungry. Every bite makes you better.